Welcome to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway once again for Indy 500 Now, a program that we do every morning at 10:45 Eastern Time, just before the opening of the track at 11. And we'll have practice today once again from 11 until 6 o'clock. It was a busy day on the racetrack yesterday. Everything went very well. Marco Andretti up above 227 miles an hour. So another exciting day, I'm sure, in store for us here at the Speedway. Well, Dave Calabro was with me here in the booth yesterday. Today he's serving as a field reporter, and he has a special guest down on pit lane.
Hi, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I have the world-famous green flag in my hand, and no, I'm not waving it today. This goes to Judy Hicks, and Judy's got some fans here today. Give it up for Judy Hicks. Why are we celebrating Judy? Judy has worked at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Judy, for how long?
50 years.
How many?
50.
That's a long, long time, Judy.
That's a long time. You're right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell us what you do at the Speedway.
I count money.
You get paid to count the Holman George money.
Yeah, that's right.
Show us how you're going to wave that. Come on. No, come on. Let's get that figure 8 going. There we go. This is Judy Hicks. She'll be waving the green flag. We'll give you some instruction here shortly. Give it up once again for Judy Hicks, waving the green flag at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. She's a West Side gal. It's an honor to have her with us. Hey, 3-time champion Elio Castroneves is getting ready to go fast today, and Katie Hargitt's hanging out with the world-famous Elio.
Well, I think one of Roger Penske's most popular decisions in recent memory is bringing this guy, Elio Castroneves, back here to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for another run at the Indy 500. Elio, welcome back.
It's great to be back. It's great to see everyone here and the fans. You had this feeling, you know, just to be out there at the racetrack, playing with the car, just changing the setups and trying these new things, especially with this new 2018 car. So it's really, really fun, and joining here, obviously, my teammates and the entire group. So it's phenomenal.
Although we haven't seen you in the Verizon IndyCar Series, you've still been very busy with an Acura sports car for Team Penske. How's the adjustment been getting back to this new Universal Aero kit?
It's been great. I mean, in fact, that's why we did the GP here. We're able to run to get not only myself familiarized with the new car, but also the entire team, the crew as well, because some of the guys are from the IMSA group. So it's great to have everyone in sync. You know, even Roger as well in my time stand was great. So far, everything's going in the right direction. I mean, the month of May is so special. It's so great to be here. And, man, I can't wait to keep going and going out there. And hopefully everybody enjoyed the yellow submarine out there, number 3. So hopefully we can bring that number 4.
I got to bring this up because you just mentioned it. Number 4, are you feeling the momentum? Like, are we working up to getting back to victory lane for you?
I'm always feeling the moment, but this time it's a little bit more special. Probably because I'm not part of the series, so it's the intensity and the positive energy, not only, you know, my groups here, but actually from the fans. It's so great to see the fans. You guys are so awesome, because every time you pass by number 4, say, I'm doing everything I can. Even people with different shirts from supporting different drivers, they're like, I want to see the number 4, me too. So we're gonna do like everybody, like this huge, like, positive thinking, and hopefully we'll bring you this number 4.
All right, we're gonna see what other positive vibes we can send you. Bring that number 4, climb that fence one more time, Elio. Thank you.
No, thank you. And by the way, you guys should try the Elio Quattro Mojito out
It's there. Good. Somebody told me it was good.
Somebody's been drinking Quattro Mojito here.
The great Elio Castroneves, who's 13th fastest yesterday. The man to catch during practice yesterday was one of those Andrettis. Marco Andretti was the fastest yesterday. Here's highlights from day 2 of practice at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Day 2 of Indianapolis 500 practice saw drivers turn a combined 3,349 laps during the 7 hours of track activity. And for much of the day, the agendas appeared to be team-based, with race setups in mind, as many of the larger organizations sent their drivers out to work together in groups. One of the most active teams Wednesday was the Schmidt-Peterson stable of James Hinchcliffe, Robert Wickens, Jay Howard, and Jack Harvey, who drives for the SPM-connected Meyershank Racing. Wickens ended up the fastest of that group, turning 113 laps with a 226.086 mile per hour lap, good enough for 4th position. Andretti Autosport had their massive 6-car operation on track as well, with their 4 regulars, Ryan Hunter-Reay, Alexander Rossi, Marco Andretti, and Zach Beach, working in traffic with the one-off efforts of Stephen Wilson and Carlos Munoz. It was the third-generation driver Marco posting the best lap of anyone on Wednesday at 227.053 miles per hour for his father Michael's team, which has won the last 2 Indy 500s and 3 of the last 4. Behind Marco on the speed charts were a pair of veterans who have experience sipping the milk and kissing the bricks at Indy. 2008 race winner Scott Dixon ended the day second fastest at 226.329. And defending race winner Takuma Sato will not only be on your race ticket if you're one of the 300,000 plus that attend the 500 on May 27th, but Sato appears to have a good race car as well, ending Wednesday third at 226.108 miles per hour. As for the best unassisted lap Wednesday, how about 43-year-old Tony Kanaan driving for the 4-time Indy 500 winning legend A.J. Foyt. Kanaan's no-tow report leading lap of 223.048 miles per hour was the best of the day, but the 2014 500 champ was no slouch in traffic either, ending up 6th overall. For a full list of results, make sure to visit IndyCar.com.
An exciting day yesterday. We saw those cars in lines and drafting and passing. At one time, I think we had 15 cars on the front stretch here. Very, very fun day. All right, the speeds from yesterday now. Marco Andretti, the fastest, over 227. Scott Dixon, 226. Takuma Sato. The rookie Robert Wickens was 4th fastest. Charlie Kimball, 5th. And Tony Kanaan, 6th. Now let's take a look at the speeds for the month. Marco once again heads that group. Scott Dixon, Takuma Sato, last year's winner here at the 500. Charlie Kimball and Simon Pagenaud down there in 6th position. And then 7 through 12 finds Tony Kanaan, Gabby Chavez, Ed Carpenter, Oriol Servia, Sage Karam, and Joseph Newgarden. Katie Hargitt is busy this morning. She's with another driver. Katie?
Well, unfortunately, we won't find Graham Rahal on that list because yesterday in practice, Graham 34th. What's going on with the 15 car?
Well, I mean, yesterday certainly we didn't get a really big, toe lap, and even the opportunities that we did have with new tires and stuff, we kind of went right out in the middle of a pack. So it's hard to get those big numbers. I don't necessarily chase them. I'm not a guy historically here that when you go look at the daily timesheets is going to put up some crazy number. But, we aren't in a great spot anyway. I mean, I don't know that we're as bad as maybe I thought. When I go back and I look at the race runs and I see the average laps and the consistencies, it's not awful, but we certainly need to work on the car a little bit today. So, as I run around and we're out there pounding laps, we see guys that look good. We see guys that, look bad. And, you got to take into account tire deg and everything else and see where everybody's at. But the one thing I've learned about this place over the years is I've gone through so many months here, where you've got one guy, you think this guy's like the guy to beat, and then on race day they're nowhere. And so I've learned so many times that, you can't read into each and every day so much. Obviously we'd like to be quicker. We'd like to be a little bit more comfortable in race trim. But, today we kind of have to turn our sights a little bit to qualifying and then try to get some race running done at the end of the day. So we'll see how it goes.
So the message for Graham Rahal fans everywhere, do not lose hope. Graham, thanks.
Thank you.
Back live along pit lane at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway on day 3 of practice. And take a look at the scoring pylon. Victor Oladipo being honored today because it was just announced about 2 hours ago that Victor will be the pace car running driver for the 102nd running of the Indianapolis 500. Again, the pace car driver, Victor Oladipo from your Indiana Pacers. What an amazing season it's been for Victor in his first year with the Pacers, leading them on an amazing playoff run. Everybody was questioning that trade for Paul George for Victor Oladipo. Boy, did that work out fantastic, huh? So congratulations once again, Victor Oladipo driving the pace car for this year's Indy 500. We hope you're enjoying our show on IndyCar.com. I'm Dave Calabro. Bob Jenkins is standing by up high. Bob, it's going to be a very, very busy day.
It's going to be a busy day, and I'm really looking forward to Oladipo driving the pace car. Of course, he made a name for himself at Indiana University before coming to the Indiana Pacers. So congratulations to him. It'll be fun. Now let's take a look at the schedule. It is, as usual, a practice day today and 11:06. Tomorrow is Fast Friday. The drivers will be given a little bit extra boost, which should increase the speeds. The practice will go from 11 until 6 p.m. Then on Saturday, it's the first day of qualifying. Practice from 8 to 9:30. The qualifying begins at 11 until 5:50. Now, there are 35 entries, so only the fastest 33 will be allowed to start the race. So we will see bumping on Saturday as two teams will not make this year's field. Qualifying on pole day begins at noon. Practice begins at noon until 2 o'clock. Then positions 10 through 33 will begin qualifying at 2:45 until 4:45. And then the culmination of qualifying, the Fast 9, will go for the pole position beginning at 5 o'clock and lasting until 5:45. We'll set the field and find out who's on the pole for this year's Indianapolis 500. Now, here's our Twitter trivia question. A reminder to fans that we're celebrating the Roadster era on Legends Day, Saturday the 26th here at the Speedway. In honor of that, we've got a Roadster-themed Twitter trivia question for you. Which of these legendary car designers did not build a legendary Roadster to race in the Indy 500? Did not build. A, George Sally. B, Colin Chapman. 3, Curtis Kraft, and 4, A.J. Watson. If you think you know the answer, you can cast your vote right now by following us at IMS using the hashtags Indy500 and hashtag ThisIsMay. Congratulations to the winner of that contest later this afternoon. And we go back down to Dave on pit lane.
Thanks, Bob. Had a chance to say hello to the coach of the Butler Bulldogs is here. Al Jordan is with us. How you doing, Coach?
Great. It's great to be here on the track and learn and kind of see what happens behind the scenes.
Have you been to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway numerous times?
No, this is
the first?
Second time down, but never this close to where the magic really happens.
So you're just kind of hanging out, enjoying the day a little bit.
Yeah, spent some time with Ed and Samantha Smith with the big announcement that he's putting the Project 44 sticker on the car, which is fabulous. You know, something that we're all excited about in the Butler community, spreading more awareness for Project 44. And Ed is an unbelievable ambassador, so it's a great day for Butler and for Andrew and Samantha and their family and the Butler family.
That is fantastic. Thank you for being here today.
Thanks.
Good to see you, Coach.
Great to see you.
All right, the Butler Bulldogs being represented on and off the course. Doug Bowles, the Speedway president, is over there cheering right now. He says, we got to have more Bulldogs here. Hey, by the way, Judy is getting ready to do her work. Judy Hicks is ready to wave that green flag. She's standing by as we honor a 50-year employee of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. This is fantastic. Big smiles. And her son, Tim, is hanging out right there. Tim's a longtime track rat. In fact, Tim and I were old radio guys at Ben Davis High School, and Tim and I used to get her after class to cover practices. So welcome to Tim and Mom as they get ready to wave the green flag.
Race fans, it's going to be a terrific day for practice for the Indy 500 today. We do have an area of low pressure to our south. It will try to bring in a few scattered showers later this afternoon, mainly along and south of I-70 today. May bring in a spotty shower by early evening, but for the most part, we should be dry at the track today, and we will see a comfortable day. Low humidity, we will see warm temperatures, but those dew points will be back into the low to mid 50s, and we'll see the temperatures climbing into the low 80s. Marking the 9th day in a row of 80-plus degree temperatures for the month of May. And here's a look at your forecast for this afternoon. We'll see those temperatures climbing into the upper 70s, low 80s with a nice breeze out of the east-northeast, helping keep that humidity in check. Have a great time out there and be safe.
Well, we're just a few moments away from the opening of the track. We thank you for watching the Indy 500 now. And now we get set for activity on the racetrack. The yellow flag is in the air from Brett Hockaday over in the starter stand, and that means that within 3 minutes the track will be open for practice. In fact, there it is right now. The green flag is out. And the track is open for practice. We see a few cars around pit lane. And there is Judy. We talked with her, a 50-year employee here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. She's waving the green flag, and the track is available for drivers to go out and pursue speed here on the third day of practice for this year's 500.